going to show you some exercises now that will help you to learn how to control the head of the racket by putting a little weight on it. I use a beanbag, but if you're at home and you don't have a beanbag, you can easily use a rolled up pair of socks, or I've actually brought a pair of Andy's sweatbands. Both will be perfect alternatives. We're going to start these exercises off by just using our hands and a beanbag. I'm going to start with the simplest thing, and then we're going to add a bit and add a bit. So try throwing the beanbag up and catching it with two hands. Don't throw it too high to start off with. Make sure that you're successful. And then a little bit further so the hands travel further, and so does the beanbag. And see if you can catch it with two hands. Throw it a little bit higher, so your hands go higher, catch with two hands. Very good. If you can manage that, can you throw with one hand, catch with the other hand? Can you throw with that hand, catch with the same hand? And back to your favorite hand again. And keep swapping it back and forward, like you're having a beanbag rally with yourself. I could catch the beanbag at a different body part. So I'm going to catch this one at my shoulders, at my tummy, at my knees, at my feet, my shoulders, at my tummy, at my knees, at my feet. Now we're going to see if we can develop some quick reactions. You need to have quick eyes, quick hands, and quick feet to be able to play tennis. So I'm going to put the beanbag on my shoulder. I'm going to try and tip it off, so it's a little bit like adapting to the ball, but I'm going to tip it off. I don't know where it's going to go, and I'm going to try to catch it with two hands. And do this. So I can catch with right hand, I can catch with left hand, or I can catch with both hands. You can put it on whatever body part you like and see whether you can catch it. You ready to try? I'm going to put the beanbag on my wrist, and I'm going to flip it up and catch it with this. I'm going to put it on my knee. I'm going to try and flip it up and catch it with this. What about on my foot? Lift your knee up and catch it with this. We could add an extra layer of challenge by adding a clap. So I'm going to send up and clap. I need to send it high enough to give me time to clap and catch it again with two hands. If I am confident enough to be able to send it higher, I might get two claps in. And this increases my quick eyes, my quick hands, and my quick reactions. Let's try for three. I'm going to send it up, and I'm going to try to catch it on my palms outstretched. So I'll start quite close to me, go a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher. So when you play tennis, you need to keep the ball quite close to you for you to be able to control it. If it's too far away from you, it kind of gets impossible. And catch on your hands, not catch like that. So you keep your palms out like that, so it's like it's landing on a tray. And you can keep it very close to you if that's difficult. Now I'm going to send up, and I'm going to turn my hands and catch on the other side. So in tennis, we have to change from forehand to backhand. So we have to be able to hit on both sides of the racket. And we can practice that by using our hands. So up, flip, trap. Up, flip, trap. I can start quite close to me, and then I can go a little bit higher, just by making my hands go higher to take the beanbag higher. Because when you play tennis, you have to change from your forehand to your backhand. Does everybody know what that means? My forehand, go up, and flat and catch it. And then I can go a little bit higher, just by making my hands go higher to take the beanbag higher. We've managed to control the beanbag with our hands, and now we're going to control it with the racket. Did you know that when tennis was first invented, it was played only with the ball and the hand? So if you train your hands to do everything first, it gets a bit easier when you put the racket into it. Here we go. We're going to put the racket onto the beanbag, and we're going to flip it up, and we're going to catch it. My nails are still to the sky. My racket is flat like a tray, just like my hands were. And I start close to me, and then I might send it a little bit higher and a little bit higher. But I'm trying to keep it very close to me so that I can control it. I'm going to flip it up, and we're going to catch it. And I start close to me, and then I might send it a little bit higher and a little bit higher. I'm going to send it up this time and trap it like a sandwich. So I'm hitting the beanbag into my hand. Up, flip. So I can send it with my racket, or I could send it with my hand. So this is almost like halfway between catching the ball eventually and hitting the ball over the net, but we're learning to do it with the beanbag, which of course doesn't roll away. Hand, up, flip. So I can send it with my racket, or I could send it with my hand. I could try everything with my opposite hand as well. If I can do that, I'm going to flip with the racket and catch with my hand. I'm going to throw with the hand and catch with the racket. I'm going to flip the racket this time. I might flip my hand this time, see if I can catch it on one hand. Flip with the racket and catch with my hand. I'm going to throw with the hand and catch with the racket. I'm going to flip the racket this time. I might flip my hand this time, see if I can catch it on one hand. Flip. If I wanted to increase the challenge, I'm going to add a second beanbag, and I'm going to try to swap them. So I send them both up, but I'm sending the yellow one to my hand and the red one to my racket. So I have to have quick eyes and quick hands because I'm complicating the challenge. I have to send them up so I have time to see them and grab them. extra challenge. So throw it straight up with one hand, reach behind your back, and grab it with the other hand. Straight up, reach under your leg, and catch it. You could try that with the racket. Send it straight up with one hand, catch it flat like a tray, behind your back. Straight up, under your leg, and catch it. Some extra special challenges for you.